Well. In this lesson, welcome to S&M Academy, where we make academic problems easier for you. Now, in this case, I want us to discuss about or talk about the x-intercept. I want us to talk about the x-intercept. The x-intercept. At this point, the x-intercept, when we are talking about x-intercept, look at this Cartesian plane. Look at this Cartesian plane here. When we draw a line that way, when you draw a line, it means that this line cuts across x-axis and y-axis. This line cuts across x-axis and y-axis. So when we are talking about x-intercept, we are looking at a point where this line is crossing the x-axis. We are looking at a point where the line is crossing the x-axis. At this point we know that here y is 0, and where it crosses the y-intercept, at this point we know x is 0. So when you are told to give the x-intercept, you do this way. This is what you do. Easy. This is what you do. Y, for example, in equation 1, y equals to 3x plus 6. Y equals to 3x plus 6. When you are told to give it to calculate or to give the x-intercept, what you do is to understand that at the point where the line crosses the x-axis, y is 0. At the point where the line crosses the x-axis, y is 0. Now, so you replace y with 0. You replace y with 0. But make sure that the equation must be linear. The equation must be linear for it to be easier for you. But when you become a guru, whatever form it is brought, you are able to handle. Now, in this case, let y be 0. Y is equal to 0. So we will be having 3x plus 6. 3x plus 6. Again, you put the like terms together, x remains this side, and 6 goes to the other side, so we are going to have this side minus 6. Remember, when a plus sign goes across or goes to the other side of the equal sign, it changes from plus to minus. So in this case, we are going to have minus 6 equals to 3x. Divide by 3. Negative 2 equals to x. Negative 2 equals to x. So x is, this is our x-intercept. So at this point, at this point where this line crosses the x-axis, the value of x is negative 2 and y is 0. So this one, the coordinate can be negative 2, 0. Negative 2, 0. Of course, it is on the other part of the Cartesian plane. Now, let's go to the second one. We have y equals to 3x plus 2. We have y is equal to 3x plus 2. The same method. You just make sure that y is 0. At the point where the line is passing the x-axis, y is 0. At the point where the line is passing the y-axis, x is 0. But in this case, we need y 10. Thank you. Now, in this case, we're going to have 0 is equals to 3x plus 2. 2 goes to this side from positive to negative. So you will have 3x equals to negative 2. Divide by 3. X is equals to negative 2 over 3. So at the point where the line crosses the x-axis, it will be negative 2 over 3, 0. That is the point. This is the point at which the line passes the x-axis, because the x-intercept is showing us that line is at the point where this line is passing, the x is negative 2 over 3, but y is 0. Thank you. Then from there, we go to the third example. That example, y equals to 18x minus 6. Again, make sure y is 0, so you're going to have y equals to 18x minus 6. Then we take this one to the other side, we will have 6 equals to 18x. Remember, we have agreed that when a negative crosses the equal sign will be positive. When a positive crosses the equal sign, it will be negative. Thank you. From there, we divide by 18. Divide by 18. This one will be 1, this one will be 3. So our x is above. Our x-intercept is above. Our x-intercept is above. So at the point where that line will be crossing the x-axis, it will be crossing at that, but y will be 0. So the coordinate of that point will be that, 0. This is the point where this line will cross the x-axis. Thank you very much, and keep watching, keep tuned, stay alert for the next notification for the next class about the perpendicular and the parallel lines class. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates each and every day. Thank you.